Hello and welcome to CX Today. I'm Rhys Fisher, Deputy Editor, and in today's Big CX Update, I'm going to be speaking with Frederic Durand, the founder and CEO of Diabolocom. Frederic, thank you so much for joining me today. How are you doing?
Very well. Good morning, Rhys. Um, Back to Paris after some traveling. Uh, I was in the Middle East, much nicer weather, but Paris has also some interesting things.
Amazing. Yeah, sounds exciting. So I'm going to start off here by asking you if you could maybe just share a little bit about your professional background.
Sure. I started started Diabolocom in 2005, and prior to that, I worked for 5 years at Colt Telecom, a British telecom operator spanning across Europe, focusing on businesses. And I joined them in the late at the end of the year 2000 as a telecom engineer, and was part of the team that built the DSL network in France at the very beginning of deregulation. And so that was a great experience for me to get a comprehensive understanding of the of how a telecom operator or telecom network works. And then I moved into sales, and I realized that there was a lot of bandwidth available everywhere, but very few services going through those. And this is when I made the decision to, resign and start Diabolocom. And the goal at the beginning was to offer hosted application services and deliver them to the customer through that bandwidth that was available everywhere. So at the beginning of Diabolocom, we were offering multiple services, and contact center, hosted contact center was one of them. And because we were not happy with the technology that we were buying, we eventually decided to develop our own technology, and this is how Diabolocom pivoted at the just a few years after, and got 100% became 100% focused on cloud contact center solutions, and also now a proprietary AI.
Great. So, sticking with you, what would you say are some fun facts about you that maybe highlight your personality and achievements?
So I've always liked challenges. I like a lot when people tell me, "Oh, it's not possible. It's going to be complicated," and so on. I'm also, passionate about endurance sports, and so there is a very close parallel between business, what I'm doing in entrepreneurship and sports, and same thing for sports. How to say. I'm addicted to running. I've been running almost for a long I started running like 27 years ago, and I was running almost every day. And once some people, I decided to, sign up for a marathon, and people told me, "Oh, you're not gonna make it below sub 3 hours." And I took it as a challenge, and did it in less than 3 hours without any watch, and with only one energy gel. So it's just like, the challenge, and when people tell me it's not possible, it gives me high motivation to achieve things. And I'm definitely convinced that everything, if you have the willingness to do things, you can achieve that. Another example is that in 2015, I got into triathlon. And in January 2015, I started cycling. And in June, I did my first long distance triathlon. And at the end of June, I was participating at the Ironman in Nice, full distance, which I, finished. And again, some people, my friends, I have very good friends, but they were, making fun of me, saying, "Oh, you don't train enough," and so on. But I was able to finish it. And I did a few other Ironmans. And last year, in June, I did participate in the Swissman, which is extreme triathlon. So it's like same distance as Ironman, but with a lot of elevation. And same thing, my friends were telling me, "Oh, it's going to be, you're not training enough, you're traveling a lot," and so on. But just, that thing made keep me super motivated, and I finished this extreme triathlon in 18 hours and 30 minutes. So, this is what challenges is what drives me, and it's the same thing in business. If you look at Devolocom, when I started Diabolocom, that was in 2005. Startups were not, hype or trendy. At that time, Facebook did not exist, LinkedIn did not exist, and so on. I started Diabolocom with 5,000 euros and without any investment, and we have always been profitable. We've always self-financed the development, and nowadays we are a 200 people company, and the growth is going exponential because it's like a restaurant. At the beginning, there are very few people in your restaurant, but then the more people in, the more people waiting outside to come in. So this is how it goes, and it's very in everything that I do. Is what I like is long-term vision and building strong relation with customers. I'm not in a plan, to sell the company. It's really building a product, a service, an organization that is here to last and that is here to, support our customers. And the way we envision the relationship with our customers is like being partners of them, being, helping them to achieve higher brand loyalty and customer acquisition rates.
Amazing. I really like that analogy with the restaurant, and those Ironmans are very impressive. There's one based near where I am in South Wales, and I have friends who do them. So yeah, I know there's a lot of work that goes into those. So just moving on, what aspects of your job would you say you're most passionate about?
So what I like at Diabolocom is, dealing with technical and business topics. This is what, the mix of those two elements is what keeps me highly motivated. Business topics is solving problems, love creating solution to, help our customers enhance their customer experience. I love also, having impact on what I mentioned previously, their brand loyalty and their customer acquisition rate. So it's really understanding their business, understanding what are their challenges, understanding how we can help them, and then taking actions to make sure this is, a reality for them, and it, and we have a real impact. We are not selling technology for the sake of it. We are selling, higher performance, bringing higher performance to our customers. So it's like that kind of customer intimacy being part in some ways in the development of their company. And the other thing that that I like a lot is the building that advanced technology, those platforms that are super with high availability, that are really complex, but making them from complex technology, building a service that is very easy to use for a customer and solving complex business problems.
Great. So could you give us your best elevator pitch? How would you describe your company in a nutshell?
So what I would say about Diabolocom is that Diabolocom is a powerful AI-powered cloud contact center solution that unifies all communication channels. That's voice, that email, chat, and more, enabling sales and customer care to deliver exceptional experiences to their customers. Our flexible offering lets you deploy our full CCaaS platform, or leverage our standalone AI suites to automate workflows, to assist agents in real time and cut operational costs. With Diabolocom Advanced Dialer, sales team can boost lead conversion, turning every customer interaction into a measurable business growth. So, in short, whether you are modernizing your entire contact center or enhancing your current setup, Diabolocom equips you with the best tool to drive efficiency and revenue.
Great. Could you maybe talk a little bit about the history of Diabolocom, perhaps its geographical presence? I know we discussed a little bit earlier, and just the overall size of the company.
So yeah, I studied Diabolocom in 2005 in Paris. Uh, we started as a hosted application service provider and telecom broker. We developed our own technology, and first in 2008 we released our IVR based on our own technology. In 2010, our own cloud contact center solution. Um, in 2016, we released an enhanced version, or I would say even a totally new version of our cloud contact center solution. We rebuilt everything based on thanks to the experience we had gained on the market and so on. And in 2017, we started expanding abroad, opening other countries across Europe. In 2023, we acquired an AI research and development company, a startup that was mostly focusing on AI research and development. And the fun fact is that that company had been uh, co-founded by by a former Diabolocom employee. So we had we had followed closely all their developments, and in 2023 we decided that it would make sense to bring Fedon, which was the name of this company, into Diabolocom, so we could leverage their great technology and bring a lot of value to our customer. And Diabolocom invested a lot, and now it's almost 40 people and 50 in the coming months that are developing advanced AI solution. And these proprietary AI solutions, those proprietary AI solutions, is the what fuels, what supports our international development. In 2024, we started expanding to over remote geographies. So we opened Brazil at the beginning of 2024 to cover Southern America. We opened the US market, and in June 2024, we attended quite a few shows there. CCW Las Vegas, Nashville, Orlando, and we'll be at Enterprise Connect in Orlando in March. And we also opened in 2024 Dubai for the UAE, and we are about to open the Saudi Arabian market as well. So we are going, Diabolocom is going global. And in some ways, what we want to do, what we want to develop is make Diabolocom the kind of Airbus of customer experience, of contact center and AI for customer relation. That means a company that has its original roots in Europe, but has a global presence and customers all over the world.
Great, yeah, it's clearly an exciting time at the company.
Mm.
On that sort of subject, could you highlight any recent awards or accolades that the company has received?
So in 2024, we were very honored to receive the AI Innovation Award from Frost and Sullivan. We had spent some time with them explaining what our vision, explaining what we had developed and how we developed it. And they, further to that deep investigation in some ways. We received that award, which for us was, we were really happy to receive that because it demonstrated that what we had done was right and that we were on the right track. As you know, AI is totally reinventing contact center, and this is a huge opportunity on the market. So if you are able to roll out your strategy in a good way, then you have huge business opportunities in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. So how do you approach the market, would you say? Can you maybe describe your partner ecosystem and go-to-market strategies?
We, as I said, Diabolocom, we started in 2005, and we had always in France initially. We've always been going through direct sales. As we are expanding, and especially in North America, South America, and so on, we did open indirect sales. So we are either selling direct, but also through, through partners. Um, in Europe, when I say, okay, we've always been direct, that's the fact, but we've always been like co-selling with customer experience consulting companies. So it's like was mostly building an ecosystem with CRM consulting companies and so on, because most of the time it's change management. So but to make it short, we've always been direct, and now we are also open, and we are in also in their indirect sales, especially with AI. You can buy our AI as a standalone product, and that can be integrated with third-party contact center solution, namely our competitors' contact center. Our customers or system integrators, they can buy our AI online, and they can build products around those AI services and integrate and deliver them to the customers. So we want to scale. We cannot be everywhere. So indirect is now another sales channel for us.
Yeah. Moving on, maybe more specifically to your customers, who would you say typically buys your products or services? Could you maybe detail your ideal customer profile and the tech buyer persona?
So when I started in 2005, our tech products were bought by technical directors or technical departments. At that time, customer experience was not something important, and people were mostly, buying voice communication, minutes of communication. So the price was super low. It was kind of a commodity. In 2014, customer experience started to be a major thing across company, and companies, businesses understood that if they wanted to have a long-term sustainable and profitable growth, they had to be really focused on customer experience. So you started to see bright people coming to, in the organization, taking care of customer service, sales teams, and so on. And so the people, we also saw different kind of people uh, buying our services. Nowadays we have customer experience directors. Okay, so they will be mostly looking at what value they can deliver, how it can help them deliver a great experience to their customers. We have also CTOs and IT directors that are looking for scalable solution, reliable, because though IT has become a key challenge for organization. They usually have a lack of resources. So if they can focus on where they bring value to their company, and bring a partner that is specialized in that, in contact center solution and AI for customer relation, they are super open to that. Okay. We are also dealing with head of sales. We have many use cases with outbound campaigns, but targeted outbound campaigns, and outbound calls as a rebound from a digital lead. So head of sales are very interested in our solution, and they acknowledge the value of it. And yeah, that's the main people, the main personas that we are talking to.
So we've touched on this a little already, but what are your key products and technologies? What features sort of make them relevant in today's business environment?
So we are Diabolocom offers a cloud contact center solution, as I said, that unifies all communication channels. We have also a comprehensive range of proprietary AI services that covers virtual agent, agent assist or copilot, voice analytics, and also automated quality monitoring. So these features enable businesses to automate tasks, workflows, bring a higher level of compliance, and gain a lot of insights. It's not about replacing the agents. It's more about automating basic tasks, or tasks that are not that agents don't really want to do. Like for instance, if you consider a sales guy, He will be super happy to talk to his customer, but he's not going, he will see like, the after call work, like summarizing a conversation or populating a CRM and so on as a burden. And this is where Diabolocom brings value by fully automating that. We have dynamic field completion. So for instance, during a conversation, a customer service person or sales team will focus on the conversation with its customer, and our solution will automatically transcribe the conversation, populate the fields in the CRM, and and also bring a summary with the next actions and so on. If you take a look at, if you consider automated quality monitoring, another example is that the solution will enable businesses to analyze not, roughly 3% of the conversation, which is the current metric at the moment, but 100% of the conversation, and make sure that guarantee compliance to businesses. Also bring insights to by detecting weak signals and things like this in the conversation, and also giving feedback to agents and businesses on what works, what does not work, and also helping the agent to get the proper training. Could be a good way to say, oh, that agent is doing super well. We should, promote that and to other agents, or this person needs training because he's a junior, and that enables to that. And also one other important thing for agents is that it brings a super fair evaluation. The AI is not tired on Monday morning, on Friday afternoon. There is no like friendship relationship and between people, so it's very objective. And
Great.
also, AI has a value in for some countries where you have a lack of resources, by being able to automate things and so serving customer demands.
Perfect. So again, this has been touched on a little bit by you, but maybe a chance to go into more depth. Just looking at what main problems would you say your technology solves for customers, and whether your customer needs have changed over the years?
So we are Diabolocom through our cloud contact center and proprietary AI solutions. We are addressing brand loyalty and customer acquisition, helping companies to achieve those goals. We'll be able to help businesses to improve reach and lead conversion. As I said, we have very strong use cases when it comes to turning, boosting lead conversion. That is turning a customer conversation into a measurable business growth. We'll be with AI helping businesses modernizing their contact center or enhancing their current contact center. Even though they are not using the Diabolocom Cloud CCaaS, they can use our AI and bring our AI into their existing infrastructure, and we will help them automate workflows and tasks. We'll help them assist agents in real time, and consequently cut operational costs. We'll be also through our services enhance compliance and quality of service. For instance, if you are able to automate some interactions, that saves time for agents, and agents are more available, and you reduce the waiting time for a customer when they call or contact a customer service. So increasing at the end of the day, increasing customer satisfaction, increasing the NPS.
Okay, so just finally here, and this is a two-parter. How does your company approach innovation, and can you explain your process for gathering feedback and generating new ideas?
So at Diabolocom, we have strong engineering roots. We are 200 people company. 2/3 of the staff is engineering teams. But again, we are not developing technology for the sake of it. We are developing technology to bring value to our customers, to help them with brand loyalty and customer acquisition. So the way we bring innovation to our customers is, first thing, we have understanding their business, understanding the customer experience sectors. We are part of customer experience association with part of discussion. There is also strong in our DNA, strong customer intimacy. So understanding our customer business challenges, always rechanging ourselves and the way we do things. And one other thing which we announced recently is Diabolocom Research, which is our research and development lab internally, where we focus on AI and pushing the frontier, the AI frontier, and bringing all, bridging AI that is developed in academic organization, but that cannot be used for customer experience, and making it making it a useful and efficient products for customers. So we are bridging that gap, bringing AI to and developing AI for customer experience purposes, and also we are developing and doing some research in fundamental AI technologies and optimization, and we give back to the community because we strongly believe in open source. And so we develop tools, we develop new ways of optimizing GPU usages, and many things on that. And we regularly also publishes articles in across the main I'll say scientific meetings around the world. So this is how we address innovation.
Okay, perfect. I think that was a really good chat. It's a really nice understanding of who Diabolocom are, what you're looking to do, where you're looking to go. So yeah, thank you. Thanks so much for joining me today.
You're very welcome. Thank you for your time, Rhys, and thank you for giving us the opportunity to present Diabolocom.
Absolutely. And I'd also like to quickly thank our viewers for tuning in. If you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe to the channel, and keep an eye on cxtoday.com for more stories like these. Until next time, thank you for watching.